holiday. Now you're looking at pictures from the Metatol Airport in Canton, where a powerful storm worked like a can opener, peeling back rooftops of the airport structures and even causing serious damage to buildings and to the surrounding neighborhoods. The wind tossed debris all over the place and left quite a mess for crews to clean up. Of course, 7 Action News confirmed that the tornado did in fact strike with the National Weather Service, and we were the first to report it on WXYZ.com. 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell is at the airport in Canton with the latest.
Yes, you can see some of the damage at an industrial building behind me. If you take a look, you can see that some garage doors are now boarded up, and there is debris next to the building just torn off the building by the tornado. Now, this tornado did not just cause damage, it made history. It is the first tornado to hit in Michigan in the month of December since we have been recording these things. Now, I want to show you some of the damage across the area. This tornado, it moved 2 miles over the course of 2 minutes in Canton and Plymouth yesterday evening. It had a path 75 to 100 yards wide. It moved cars, uprooted trees. At its strongest, it was an EF1, up to 90 mile per hour winds. You might ask why there was no warning. Well, the National Weather Service says it's because of the type of tornado it was.
A lot of our weak tornadoes, like this particular tornado, it forms at the ground level, and we cannot detect it at the radar because it's at the ground. And it spins up very quickly and dissipates very quickly. And it really doesn't provide any lead time for us to give lead time to the public.
Now, the airport is about to reopen, and it was closed because of all of the debris across airport grounds and on the runway. I'm joined by Mario Accardo. He's with the Civil Air Patrol. Thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Now, I know you guys just finished up your work. Tell me how important it was for all of the volunteers who were out here to clean all of this up.
Very important. As you know, the debris field crossed over the airport grounds onto the runway and to the eastern side. With that debris field in place, the airport would not be able to stay open due to the safety concerns and the hazards posed by the debris. Most importantly, this debris would be ingested by aircraft that are departing, and then if debris was continued to lay on the runway, it could cause out punctured tires and it pose a hazard to pilots and aircraft. So the airport manager had to close the airport down. He called us last night, and he asked us to come out and create an operational scene where we can quickly and rapidly move through the field, pick up all the debris. We have about 2 dumpsters worth, about 600 bags of debris, and 35 of our Civil Air Patrol cadets and senior members were able to tackle the job real quick.
And you have one of the bags of debris, just to give us an idea of what you guys were picking up. It's quite amazing how much stuff was on the airport's grounds.
Well, the debris field consisted of mostly building materials. So you're looking at a lot of foam insulation, quite a bit of aluminum structures, panels, and projectiles such as wood and including fluorescent bulbs. So it was a widely scattered debris field, sharp objects, very important for us to pick it up.
Well, thank you for doing all of this work on Christmas Eve.
Well, thank
of
you
all
very
days.
much. Thank you very much. Civil Air Patrol has been serving its communities for 75 years, and this is just one of the many things we like to do.
Thank you so much. I'm reporting live in Canton. Kim Russell, 7 Action News.
All right, thanks, Kim. And we have a bit more on the tornado damage in Canton. We have pictures from the intersection of Joy and Lily, trees uprooted throughout neighborhoods, a fence knocked over, and a roof ripped off a carport. Now, we spoke with someone who witnessed the tornado firsthand, and listen to how this individual describes the force of the storm blowing around him.
The wind was going laterally, and the rain was, of course, just rushing by. And then all of a sudden, almost as quickly as it started, it was over. And I heard what sounded like a man groaning. It was just like a, whoa. And then that fast, it was over. It was amazing.
Now, of course, our viewers have been sending us pictures of the storm damage. Here's a look at some of the trees blown down. But one person who sent these photos didn't tell us where they were located. Now, we'd like to show your photos as well. So please, if you send photos, include the location. Just email those pictures to sendit@wxyz.com. And of course, the storm left lots of people without power. DTE says right now there are about 100,000 outages scattered throughout the Detroit area. We're told most of the outages will be repaired, hopefully, before the end of the night. 7 First Alert meteorologist Keenan Smith joins us now. The first tornado in December. Amazing weather that we're dealing with here. It just defies logic in many ways.
And this is the second time in the month of December that we were dealing with severe weather. A couple of weeks ago, we had severe thunderstorms up to our north across parts of the Saginaw Valley and the Thumb. So exceptionally unusual weather for this time of year. Here's a quick rundown of the Canton area storm damage. It was an EF1 storm, peak winds at about 90 miles an hour at its width. At its maximum, the width was about 100 yards, but the length was about 2 miles. Now, the largest area of damage and the heaviest damage was near a light industrial complex. It touched down near Warren and Lilly. However, there was also EF0 damage near Joy and Haggerty. So this is the area that received the worst damage, but there was another area not too far away that did sustain some damage. It was an EF0, a weaker tornado. Nevertheless, if a tornado is touching down near you, it's certainly going to grab your attention. Now,